Hello, YouTube. I started my live stream and forgot to hit record, so I'm recording now. I'm working on the Zatanna prize for prize number 6 winner who requested Zatanna. I'm working with watercolor, Copic marker, mixed media on watercolor, cold press watercolor paper right now. So now I'll return to talking to Twitch. How was my daughter's birthday? It was wonderful. Thank you. So happy. All is going really well. And yeah, just a lot going on, which is awesome. Nothing to complain about. Very grateful. Okay, so now the white is going to have a little bit of like an off-white cream tone to it. Her magic wand, whatever that's called. I'm sorry, I really don't know much about like magicians' clothing or what all their different tools are called. So I'm going to be saying the wrong thing the entire live stream, I'm sure. But I'm going to give her shirt a little bit of a cream tone to it, which basically is just really, really watered down yellow. And then from here, I will use some gray toner markers to add in the rest. And I'll just use like a neutral or maybe I'll use like either warm gray or toner gray to do the rest of the shadowing and shading on her top. It's not called a rabbit, it's the thing right here. Joanne, hello. Aw, thank you, Rob. That's so sweet. All right, so I need that to dry. I'm trying to think what I can do so that I don't bring out the blow dryer, but I actually work on something else. Maybe I'll do some white colored pencil to kind of bring out some of the glow and magic here. And let's get some Copic markers. Is it called a wand? I wasn't sure. I need to match this blue but in lighter tones, so I guess B00 is probably the closest I have. So let's do B00. No, that's a little dark. I'm going to do B000. Let's see how that looks. Pointy stick thingy. Yes, that is probably what I would call it. some more white colored pencil in here. All right, this is still not dry, so I'm gonna have to hit it with the blow dryer. Sorry, everyone. Thank you, Steve. Much appreciated. All right. I think I'm going to use toner grays. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a quick little test in like a shadow down here and see if toner gray looks better. It's the glow stick. Oh my God, Juan. Or if warm gray looks better. So I don't know if you guys can see the tone difference. They're both grays, but one is a little bit warmer and one is a little bit cooler. Now toner gray is kind of right in the middle, and then you get into cold grays or cool grays that have a little bit more of a blue undertone. And when they're seen together, this one almost looks like a light blue. I don't know if you guys can see the differences between the like undertones of the grays. And these are the gray line in Copic. Juan, hello. Thank you. Jody, welcome. I don't hate the toner gray look on it. Heather Gibson, welcome. I think I might go with the worms. I don't know, but yeah, I think I will. Keep going back and forth, but yes, I think that the warm grays might be the best choice. So I'm gonna go down to a warm 0 and a warm 1. The 2 is a little dark, but I was doing that for shadows. So warm gray number 0. Here we go. I'm going to actually get warm gray 00. She does? Well, that's good, Rob. So when I'm working on this is when I am especially grateful that I didn't add all the black tones in yet. I'm waiting on all of that so that I can finish this stuff first. And it just makes my life so much easier. Because like I can color over her wand right here, and I'm not worried about smearing black ink into her white shirt. Okay, now let's get some Worm 2 and see how this goes. 93% love, that's awesome. Hello, Jasmine. I'm glad you find that it makes sense. That's awesome. I really wasn't, Juan. Okay, and then there would be a pretty strong shadow cast from her jacket right there. Thank you, Zane. Welcome to the stream today. All right, now I'm just going to do one final little bit with warm gray number 3 for extra dark shadows in some of the creases down here. There we go. Oh, and I put everything away and I still need to do her glove. Let's get her glove. I started with warm 0. Justin, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hey Juan, question. When I met you at San Diego Comic-Con, did I meet Katie as well? And huge apologies for my terrible, terrible memory. Marco, hello. Doing very well. Thank you so much. Katie keeps trying to forget when she when she met Juan. Lol. Okay, warm gray number 3 for just some of the deeper shadow areas. Gareth, hello. The bleach does that to the brain. I know. Quentin, you couldn't be more right. I am definitely feeling the effects. Joey Lee. I'm glad it's sold to someone else. Hello, Joey. Okay, now I believe she's done. I'm almost thinking that warm gray might work pretty well for her top as well. I mean, for her corset thing. Franklin, thank you. She was there, but I think she was looking at Ebass's artwork. Just didn't care about me at all, huh? Or are you trying to give me a pass for my shitty memory? Either way, I'm so looking forward to seeing you and Katie at Swornfest. I cannot wait. It's going to be amazing. Thank you, Marco. I'm glad you like the gloves. Big boob shadows. That's what we're going for today. Is the Ebass Divinica cover up? No, it is not. He is working on it now, though. Switching to warm gray number 1. you know, I'm not too displeased with her situation. I quite like it. Her shirt worked out well. Steph Wilson, hello. Thank you so much for the share, and check it out. No blow dryer when you jumped in to say hi. Success. Just gonna do a quick check on if I need to do any shout outs, so I'm just refreshing the page. It's so quiet. I know. How weird is that? So I am aware that she has a white cuff right here. I'm going to need to add some paint right there to cover the little bit of blue where I went outside the lines, unfortunately. So I'm going to probably do that towards the end. But let's go ahead and steal a little bit of the paint. It might pick up the blue and turn everything green, so that's a slight point of concern, but I'll leave that there for now. Okay, I believe that it is time to do all the black portions of her hair, hat, jacket. So we'll do that now. Honestly, Seven, I'm not too much, I don't go the reality way when it comes to my character's anatomy. I definitely am a little bit more of a defy gravity kind of person, but that's totally up to you. Like, there's neither way is right or wrong. It's a personal taste thing. I was warning you. Oh no, Juan, I'm so sorry. I was trying to warn you. Fail. Yay. You want chicken? A warning with strong resting bitch face. Most likely tends to be how I roll. Okay, I'm using toner gray. I don't know if I want to use number 9. I think I'm going to use number 8 because of the way this paper absorbs. It's because I've looked at the real model references and I've seen how it looks, for sure. And you can totally do that. I will, you know, if I look at some reference, if I'm struggling with something, I will look at the reference, but then do it my own way, if that makes sense. Guideline, not rule. Know the rules, break the rules. But, you know, I do kind of heavily stylize my work. It depends if you're a realistic artist or not. I'm clearly not a realistic artist. So I can kind of wing it with a little bit more liberty. You know, and if somebody comes and tells me that isn't, you know, that isn't realistic, I'm well aware that it's not realistic. That's the point. We walked away thinking she must be stressing out. Oh no, Juan. That's so sad. I'm so sorry. Pretty much, Rob. All right, so this is toner gray number 8 for somewhat of a black. It's not quite black, but it's close enough. And I'm doing this for the darkest places on her jacket. I will be going through and adding like watercolor and colored pencil and stuff to kind of add the transitions. But it also, in some places, I'm being really careful because I don't necessarily want black right up at the edge, or I need to leave a break in between because it'll be black against black and then you won't be able to see where the hair ends and the shirt begins and stuff like that. So, you know, again, this is loosey-goosey on the realism. Scott, hello! Happy Friday to you and Mo. So here, because the lapel of her jacket, on the edge it's all white, I can take the black of her actual coat and take it all the way up to the edge. If I didn't have it like that, then I would leave a break in between the two. Yes, the legs do need to end at the ground, for sure. River Dragon, hello! Happy Friday! Does anybody have any weekend plans? I have 2 weekend plans. They're massive. 1, work on the Morgana cover. 2, clean my vacuum cleaner. Those are my goals. The Artist Kitten, hello! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. You ordered chicken. Art and Witcher 3, nice. No, the Morgana piece is not going to be watercolor. Eric, I'm drawing this piece for Ebas for his Mojo series, and in his art notes to me, he was like, you can draw it and color it however you like. You can do traditional, digital, it's up to you. So I thought about it, and with the cover plan that I have, I believe that digital coloring will serve me better in this situation. So it will be digitally colored. Traditionally drawn and inked, but then digitally colored. And I have full live streaming permission, so you guys will see plenty of it. Tomorrow, watching my Raiders pull off another upset. Nice. The Gamer Cass, hello. Thank you, Mike James. Welcome to the stream. Will there be much go ass in this Morgana piece? Actually, there is no go ass, believe it or not. But I'm going to do my best to bring the appropriate amount of mojo to it. To use all the Ebas puns. You work a second job now, so I'm working tomorrow. Working a few days at a friend's new comic shop, so it's hard to call it work when I enjoy it as much as I do. Aw, that's so awesome, Scott. Keenan, hello. I get to see Dawn not name her letters. Yes, Justin. I'm here to help all OCD folk to, you know, it's like, what is that called? It's like therapy because you're having to do it, you know? I'm helping. No, I totally get it. I am very OCD about many a thing. It just so happens it doesn't hit me in my layers. What's for dinner tonight? Ooh, it's a fun one, Philip, that we actually haven't had in a while, so I'm really excited. We're having pita, pork and pita. Never need to apologize for running late, Keeman. I was late also because I was trying to get my post for Sun K's covers up, and it took me longer than I expected. Yes, exposure therapy. There we go. I'm bringing the no ass back to go ass. Oh my god, Steve, I'm saving that. I'm going to send it to Joe, and I'm sure she's going to read it to Eric, and he is going to laugh his ass off. Some of your plans got altered? Oh, sorry. Oh, Vampire Painting Studios. Franklin Sumitsuki adds 32. Thank you all for the follows. I think Kylie just has lots of commissions, so she's busy, which is a good thing. Good for Kylie. Baron, hello, welcome. Don't you go making excuses for her. Hanusol. Hello, hello. Yes, I do know that it's Friday, Hanusol. It's possible that you weren't on the live stream on Tuesday at the time that I announced I would not be going live on Thursday. I had a bunch of appointments, and so I rescheduled with everyone till today. But I know that you can't make it to the entire live stream, which is completely fine. And so, yeah, that's probably why you weren't notified. You're just making sure I know which day it is. Yes, I do. I have had a few other days this week that I had no idea what day it was. Oh no, Rob. That makes me so sad. I have to be really careful here or I could end up getting black in the wrong place. Are the intertwined books going to be delivered? Oh, absolutely, Juan. I think they're going to start getting printed on Monday and then shipped out as soon as they're done. So my guess is they'll all be shipped and you'll have tracking notifications by the end of next week. That's my plan anyway. So absolutely you'll have them by Swornfest. If there's any delays in the printing, I'll let you know. But I'm not thinking that there will be. You threw me for a loop when I saw you were on. I had to double check the day. Oh, yay. Well, I'm so glad that you guys are used to the routine. That's awesome. And thank you so much, Juan, for getting some of the intertwined books. You got some, right? I'm pretty sure I saw that you did. How did the birthday go? It went great, Zane. Thank you. She is now officially 17 years old. Yes, there is a conversion rate, Zane. I do a couple. Okay, how did the birthday? Okay, I'm just trying to catch up. It sure does, Rob. I agree with you. You're a sucker for fishnets. Well, Baron, I don't know if you saw, but the I showed it a little bit earlier on the stream, but the Number 1 prize winner this year also chose Zatanna, so I have a 11 by 17 Zatanna also drawn and inked and ready for paint. So their fishnets are featured. Oh, Philip, I knew I was looking for a comment. Should I have asked about the mid-month rewind? Tomorrow morning, the rewind print comes out. Whoop, whoop. And it's a rewind print and a bonus print. So those are coming very, very soon. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Mountain Time. I told you I would probably forget the change. Due to a Herculean effort, I didn't. To find you not on at 5:20 and cry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was delayed. So are fishnets or chains more of a pain in the ass? I would say that chains are more a pain in the ass than fishnets. Fishnets, you can kind of make a grid. You know, there's a lot of ways you can do it. Chains, there really isn't. And, you know, each one, yeah, for me, I would say chains are harder. Depending on whether or not you get a wedgie. Oh my God. No, tomorrow's print is not limited. So you don't have to worry if you can't make it tomorrow. The mid-month release will be available while quantities last, though. And that will be through till the end of the month. Yes, you can sleep in, you can chill, no need to worry. I agree with you, the artist kitten. Too true. You're also learning today that oversized sweaters are also a pain. Is that what you mean? Yes. The Lady Death ones are a little bit more more something to wake up early for and get your print because they sell out quickly, which thank you all so much for that, and they are limited, right? But for everything else, no, you don't need to get up early. I'm very sorry. It's the way it worked out, Juan. Yeah, the artist kitten, are you also working to put in all that texture from the sweater, or are you not worrying about that as much too? Because if you add that into the mix, oh my god, that just sounds terrible. I do not remember that, Justin. No texture is being added. Oh, nice, nice. Osvaldo, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Ryan Howell, hello, hello. I'm doing great. Thank you so much, Ryan. I hope you are as well. Thank you, Rocky. I think I'm gonna fill this in a little bit more. Better. Okay. Trying to decide on the rest now. Ooh, I forgot her little wand thingy. And she has... the top of it goes white, so I'm going to just get that in there. To about there. Need to get her eyes back in. Something like that. Okay. That must have been a fever dream. I'm sorry, Baron. Good for you, Ryan. Always be studying. That's how it goes in art. All right. Doing a quick pause on that. Time-lapse videos, I need to stop them and restart them every so often or they get really compressed and strange looking. Art Sprite, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So I'm probably now going to go in and paint a light blue, like not this kind of bright blue, probably like this blue, but watered down to give a blue tone to the rest of her outfit. And then I'm going to go in and start doing a bit more shading in it. Aw, thank you, Baron. I appreciate it. Okay, let's get this going again. All right, let's get some paint on here and just hope that it's dried up enough. Do I want to do La Muerta anytime soon? I love working on La Muerta. I just was part of the La Muerta Kickstarter this summer. Right? It was this summer, you guys? And then as far as what other Coffin Comics characters I do, that's up to Brian Polito, and he will let me know what I'm drawing. Thank you, Rob. Oh, did I say this summer? Last summer? Yes, it was this summer 2021. I had a set of La Muerta covers. Very awesome, Ryan. any of my variant incentive covers reached the $40 to $80 range? I don't know that I've ever done a variant incentive cover. I don't know what a variant incentive is. I'm sorry. I'm on the list for March's Lady Death Kickstarter. Yay! Do you mean like just a variant covers for Coffin or variant covers for DC or Marvel? Is that what you're asking about? Because I have done variant covers for DC, not Marvel. And have they reached the $40 to $80 range? Yes. Thank you, Pedro. Much love to you. Yeah, DC's pretty awesome, Ryan. I used to be one of those collectors who wouldn't give in to just buying books for the cover, but slowly it got you. Ah, that's so cool, Seven. So yeah, I do covers for a bunch of companies. And then I work on interiors. I have done some interiors for, I did a tiny little stint with DC on interiors. And then I work for Rothic, Zenoscope, and with Rothic on Divinica. Thank you, Jeff. It's a little, it's a little braggy to do that and be like, oh yeah, well, I couldn't do it. I never want to break you, Zane. The hope is always, and I can say this, JP Roth and I definitely, say this a ton to each other. Like, people only can get it if they want it. It's for you if you would like it. But no, we're not trying to, rob you blind. Was soft. I saw that. Noted, Rob. I remember saying I'm never going to buy a legendary tier, and then Dawn comes out with her freaking La Muerta cover. I didn't know that I was the legend tier until the Kickstarter came out. So it was not my intention. That was just brag the shit out of that. So yeah, it was a surprise for me as well as you. I had no idea. Brian keeps all this stuff pretty close to the chest, I think. It was very exciting to see that. I was like, what? What? See you later, Ryan. That's the same speech the shady figures say in those anti-drug videos when we were kids. You don't have to crave this night and day. Aw. I'm so happy for you, Justin, and also a little bit jealous. My stomach had started growling right before I was getting ready to go live, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to be later still if I go get some food, so we're going live. I can power through. I wasn't surprised. I was mostly like, shit, that's going to cost me. Thank you, Juan. So seven licks, is that 7 links? I've just been calling you 7. What did you, so you've been a collector to read the books, which is awesome. And what do you usually read? Because I know that there's, you know, there are many people that do just buy for the covers, and I'm grateful for all of you because you have been my you know, bread and butter for many years as a cover artist. However, you know, also because I do interiors, I do also really have a soft place in my heart for those of you that buy the books to actually open and read them, because that makes a huge difference when you spend a million hours working on the interiors. Yes, I haven't had the time with the fan art, unfortunately. Okay, so that is the watercolor bit. Oops, I forgot to warn you guys. Blow dryer. Apologies. No. She did not with the fan art. I just remembered something, you guys. I have my secret snack chamber from Philip is downstairs, but I have a little secret snack chamber of a few of my favorite gummies left. I go through my older Marvel classics a lot, but I bought a few of them from the 70s and 80s, still reading them. Lately it's Dynamite, Sonia, Conan, Spawn, Lady Death. Nice, 7! Book editions like Marvel, Epic, and Essentials. So cool! So you are truly a OG style collector. That's amazing. I know. Sneaky gummy stashes. I have 6 gummies left. So we're taking a gummy bear break. Well, they're not really gummy bears. They're like little fruit pieces. So hold while I have my snack. Food of the gods here. Yeah, you know. And I just stuck food in my mouth. But the way it works is usually you get contacted by either the publisher or the retailer about doing covers. And I just haven't been able to take any right now. I do have certain ones lined up, and if I have more time, of course I'll take more. But then I also need to finish Divinica Interiors, and you guys are giving me shit for it. No, these are these gummies. They are the real fruit gummies. You can't really find these in the States. They're a Canadian thing, I think. So lots of sugar. Just the way I like it. I've wondered that too, Justin. Oh my god. That Deja Thoris sideshow statue was so amazing. I could not agree with you more, Juan. I don't think Devin is here today. They're fruit flavored, not maple syrup. So I think once I finish Divinica issue 6, then I'll be able to start seeing what more I can take on. I bet you if there is such a thing as maple syrup gummies, they will be here in Canada. Dark Lady, thank you for the follow. Not all, but many, Rob. I'm gonna scooch back. I don't want my chewing to be audible. I think we're making decent time. I should be able to finish this on the live stream. Hey, does anybody know what color that is on Zatanna's hat? I know. I'm backing away quietly. It's purple? For real? Ryan Artward, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Oh, good, Justin. Congratulations, the artist kitten. Thank you, Ryan. It is watercolor and Copic marker currently, so mixed media situation. Sometimes it's red or black. I know. Dan is home. So, he will find out about my secret gummy bear stash because it's going to be right there in my art bin trash can, and I won't be able to hide my my transgressions of lack of self-control when I'm at the grocery store and there's real fruits right there. Ooh, fun, Ryan, have fun. A quick image search pulled up a ton of different colors options for Zatanna's hat band. Thank you, Husky Boyo. I think then that I will make it gold because then it'll kind of tie the whole room together. I'm going to give my hands a quick, you're no help at all, you're great help. Gold is perfect. Happiness. All right, I'm just cleaning my hands in case I have any gummy bear residue. Again, it was real fruit, regular gummies. I am not slowly becoming high. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. You know what, Ryan? I didn't, when I started with them, I know that's the dumbest thing, but I was like already working in comics, doing interiors, and JP Roth, who is my co-creator and the writer of the Divinica series, was like, for this next issue, I think it would be better if we did the goddess Magu in watercolor. And I'm like, well, I don't know how to use it. And she's like, well, learn. So, learn on the job. And I follow a lot of people on YouTube. And for me, when I'm stuck, YouTube is the answer. So it's just, watercolor can be a little bit frustrating. If you're a control freak. I'm a control freak. Watercolor drives me crazy sometimes. Dawn, I posted one of my Photoshop art OCs in Discord. It's funny how she looks like you. Oh, yay. Okay, I'll take a look. I've cleaned my brush in my coffee many times. I just drink it anyway, Have the art, be the art. Water is as watercolor does. You do have nice paper though, yes, Ryan? I'm a little bit of a paper snob for sure, but I think it makes a massive difference to your ability to be happy with what you're doing. Oh, shit. Damn it. I just dunked my finger in a little puddle of bright blue. Gaslight Dan, sneak a candy wrapper on the nightstand on his side of the bed when he's asleep, then convince him he's... Oh, that's a great idea, because if there's anybody that would really piss off, it's Dan. Take a shot. Oh, that would be awesome. Juan, oh my God, are you off the... Are you still like having free corner passes? Because oh my God, that one. I hate it. Nasty boy. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I know. We wants to send you to the corner. You also realized you got rid of your artboard. Oh, sorry, Ryan. Yes, Juan does know. Super annoying. I'm going to be silently angry at you over here, Juan. Holding a tiny bit of a grudge. Oh, that's amazing, Rob. Well done. Okay, so here I'm gonna have to do paint. I think I'm just gonna put black in the underside of her jacket. On the full-size Zatanna, which I will bring out and show you guys, I have plans to make the little tails of her coat, all this, I'm gonna make the whole inside red, I think. And it'll really help her pop. It does make me regular angry. I am regular angry. Has anyone put their stuff on your art space by mistake or casually? No, I don't think so. Zombie Skin, thank you for the follow. Digital Dak, thank you for the follow as well. I am not, Rob. Okay, so once that dries, all the rest of this is dry, so I actually don't have to wait. I'm going to move on to doing a lot of the shading, like the transition from the black to the quote-unquote white for her jacket. So I'm going to do that now. This is Cool Gray number 4, and I'm just going to try it out for the little transitions. So it'll make her hair look a little bit more smooth. Bring in just a bit of darker tone as well. And I made it light here so that her eye would stand out. I am a little bit dongry, for sure. I should have eaten a little bit better today. It's, you know, I'm making it from like hangry. I am not actually angry, you guys. I just wish I'd eaten a little bit more. Whose fault is that? Mine. Whose problem is it? Mine. None of yours. So, I will shut up about it now. Just rubbing it in my face, huh, Justin? I'm happy though. I think that this color combination is definitely giving it a soft but black appearance. You know, it makes your eyes, because we're all used to how black is colored in comics too, it definitely makes your brain register that it's a black shiny coat, and she has black shiny hair, and you know. It really isn't, Steve. I know, and it's downstairs, Philip. Weep. I know. I'm just on here complaining at you guys. I apologize. I will cut that shit out right now. See you later, Honey Soul. Have a fantastic weekend and get a good sleep in on Saturday. I know, Philip. I'm so happy. See you later, Stanley. Lame, Justin. Sorry. Oh, thank you. My blossoms? Thank you so much. I'm actually intentionally darkening up her hat a lot more because the colored pencil was not giving off enough brightness. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get some paint and add some brightness onto her magic stuff. And in order for it to look bright, I'll probably use like acrylic paint or something. So in order for it to look light and bright, I need to darken everything around it, if that makes sense. Did you really, Juan? Were you concerned that I was that mad? Oh my God, Rob. Oh my goodness, Jonathan Stanley. I don't know if you're still on the live stream or if you were on at any point, but thank you so much for ordering some prints off of my website. You got a Nezuko, Sky Castle, and Pirate's Treasure. Woohoo! Thank you so much. And I'm checking the Divinica site, see if we got any new orders. People for me to shout out. Yes, Scott Wennerstrom. Thank you so much for your order on Divinica Shop. Yay! I have a couple other pre-reserves for if I were ever to do a Mary Jane cover. I do have a few people in line, but I can add you to the list. Katie called you on the phone. Nice. All right, I'm gonna get toner gray number 9. And here's toner gray number 8. I'm gonna fix this up right back here. I'm gonna make the inside of her cape black too. And actually I'm gonna make this black right here. There we go. Can you answer this? With the Indico's publishing books, are they doing... I don't actually have an answer for that, Seven. It probably really depends. I'm sure there's a bit of everything. Okay, I'm going to use toner gray number 10 here. And this is far darker than the toner gray number 8 that I was using. And I think I'm going to take it all the way up to her face. So even in the black, there's going to be a darker black that's going to give everything, hopefully, that proper transition. But I have to be really careful here, so I'm going to be super duper quiet. Silent drawing time for Dawn when it really matters, because, you know, any tiny bit of talking that you do even kind of moves your arm ever so slightly, and then precision goes out the window. I'll probably darken right there a little bit more. It's a little obvious at the moment. Oh, thank you, Rob. Yeah, a little bit more of the liquid mask all over the place. And I always like to add a few little random strands here and there sticking out from the rest of the hair. I feel like it just makes it look a lot more realistic than just big chunk. I think now I'm going to make this line of her jacket a little bit thicker. Okay, so I'm still just getting some of the shadowing in. So I'm adding a darker black into the black lines that I have already, which there's a chance you guys actually aren't going to be able to see that. I'm realizing, but it's just everywhere where there's a black spot, it's actually more like a charcoal. So I'm just adding in some actual black. And to the naked eye, it looks like the black has charcoal and then black. So it's a little bit more transitioned, has a bit more of a shade value to it. Okay, and now I was using toner gray, no, that's toner gray. Okay, I was using cool gray number 4. On her hat, I think I'm going to go to cool gray number 5. It's a little bit darker. Let's see if it's dark enough. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, yay! Welcome, Terrence! Will this cover that? Not quite. All right. Well, I'll I'll use the colored pencil to add a little bit more white shine into her hair. True story, Philip. All right, I'm going to add a little bit more dark tone to this hair strand right here. There we go. Oh, wow, Jacob Sparks. If you are on the live stream, thank you so much for your orders on Divinica's shop. Yay! See? Got my holofoil cover. Thank you, thank you. And got Sun K's Pearl Edition cover. Yay! Thank you so much. Have you ever gotten drawing block? I would imagine that I have times where my creativity is waning or I'm struggling to come up with a concept, but in general, I don't think so. But it's different when art is your job than when art is, I think. I think it's a little bit more of a, you draw whether you feel blocked or not. Also because I don't need to look for the inspiration of what to draw. What I'm drawing is basically what I'm told to draw, you know? I would say that sometimes it can get a little bit, you feel a little bit inspirationally drained, like you can't come up with, it's sometimes hard to come up with inspiration, but the fact that I've got a deadline looming, I just have to motivate because the torch is on my ass. Yes. Artist distraction is a problem. That is true. I get quite easily distracted. Squirrel! Where are my colored pencils? Oh, they're right here. Laszlo, thank you. I'm looking for my light blue colored pencil. Well, ha! I found it. Instead of going to bright white, I am carrying out the highlights wherever I want them to kind of shine outwards. I'm using light blue. It's like a baby blue color. And I'm going to darken behind her ear, or behind her eyes. I know, because I love you guys. And I'm so grateful for you. Bill Bixby's Oscar. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. You like the blue on the hair? Yay! Thank you, Rob. It's kind of a new one for me. I've been doing it a little bit more lately, and I like it. I think that, you know, the old comic book style coloring was onto something. I'm going to give myself a new artistic challenge. And I don't know if I should even say it out loud, because then, you know, the fear is like, oh shit, but then what if I fail? Everybody will know it. But what I'm thinking to do is focus a lot more. This is for my digital coloring, is to focus a lot more on sharper highlights and shadows. I'm a little bit of a soft coloring lover, but there's really something to be said for those really nice, strong, sharp, clear shadows and highlights. So I'm going to try to do that a little bit better in my work. Hal, hello, happy Friday. It's a sneak attack. But what if you succeed? Well, you know, I think that success is going to come over much time and effort. I've found that digital coloring, you know, I'll get surprised by something in traditional coloring. Like, oh my God, that turned out so much better than I expected. I never have that feel in digital coloring. There's something about it that really depresses me. And I never feel like, okay, yay, I did good. So, I don't expect it. Let's put it that way, Rob. Baron, you're awesome. Thank you. Warm grays. Let's start with warm gray number 2. Thank you, Rob. It's, you know, I love soft colors, but then it also kind of gives it this. Now, granted, I'm not trying to be realistic, but I want my coloring to be believable. So, like, I put a pretty strong shadow right there for the strand in her hair. But you know what? It takes some time and confidence that I think I lack in digital for some reason. So that's going to be kind of my challenge to myself. I don't know if I'm going to do it on the Morticia one. It depends. Because she's going to be in a cave, and I don't know what kind of light sources I'm going to make up, but I would like to even work on it on the Morgana piece that I'm working on. You were awesome, Baron. The way that you cycled through on the days that you were there and came by every so often really meant the world. I'm so grateful for you. That was really, really awesome. But do you love soft colors as much as you love soft bookmarks? Oh, that's a good question. I think I love the soft bookmarks equal as much. Yes, self-taught, Bill. Who's the mod here today? Was that you, Rob? Fast fingers. Very, very impressed. I know, right? The feel of those bookmarks. They're so soft. Yeah. Mad impressed, Rob. Thank you so much for being here today and helping. I didn't even have a chance to read it, and you were already like, kapow. Copic marker dries lighter. It's kind of like watercolor. So I just have to go in and add a little bit more where I feel it's lacking. Oh, that's awesome, Daniel Cooper. What type of eraser? This is not actually an eraser. This is like a piece of weird textured rubber. And it doesn't feel at all like a eraser. And what it's for is it's for removing liquid frisket from paper. And it got a little bit of it on my board. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna do next here. Need to do some think. All right, I'm gonna add to her lashes now and fix up the shape of her eye ever so slightly. Start refining some of the ink lines because at the end of a, once you've done a bunch of watercolor on a piece, it tends to kind of, I don't know, it removes the punch of your inked lines. It either covers them in some sort of film or, you know, color dust, or I don't know what it is. But anyway, the character no longer has strong black foofy lashes, and that is vital. D-Dog, thank you. Thank you, Philip. I appreciate the heads up so much. Okay. I need a different liner really quickly. Okay, I'm using a softer pen than the Copic SPs, which are just a really, really hard nib, and they don't always work for what I want them to do, especially on watercolor paper. So, I just can't do any more painting on this, but I don't plan to, so it should be all right. Rivera, the way that the light is coming, there is a shadow. It's going that way. Thank you to TH. Lawrence James, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Laszlo, much appreciated. Okay, so I may have made an error. I was trying to make the lines like how I do a digital color hold, but it's not standing out enough on this kind of piece. So I'm going back over some of my lines to add in some black to it because it was too light, and so I feel like it's losing some of its clarity. Will the Raiders go home leaning towards no? Oh no! I don't like your robot. Sorry. It's a little bit of a meanie, I'm sure. How's Mr. Sherlock? He's doing great. I'm sure he's getting ready for dinner too. Usually at around this time, he'll go downstairs and wait by his food bowl because he knows it's dinner time. But yeah, otherwise he's doing great. He's being a little bit of a butt when it comes to getting his teeth brushed in the morning. He's giving me a hard time. He goes through phases where he accepts his fate with the toothbrushing and other phases where he will not accept his fate and gives me the worst time. All right. True story, Rob. He really can't. He can't run away that fast. And I also know how to position both he and I so that he can't get away from me very easily either. But what he does is once he's had enough, he'll bat my hand away. Not meanly. He'll kind of just pat my hand and be like, okay, you know, basically tapping out. So he'll tap out once he can't take my toothbrushing. But I think that he is right-handed because he'll only tap out with his right hand. He'll never, or his right paw. He'll never do it with his left. It's not like he fits under beds. Oh, but you should see him try. I mean, he squeezes out. It looks like toothpaste coming out of a toothpaste tube with agony and pain. It's so bad. And he tries to get under our bed. Oh my God. Sherlock can run. It sounds like a herd of horses or something in the way he runs around the house. Oh, that's so cute, Justin. Yeah, he knows not to hurt me or I'll get very mad. I did something to myself, though, over the holidays where I split my nail. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like it split all the way down to about here. Just cut down the middle. And, you know, nothing happened. I was not doing anything courageous or helpful. I think I was just going around minding my own business, like folding laundry maybe, but anyway, my nail is freaking split and it keeps cutting down. It doesn't feel very good. Yes, we do hear Sherlock jumping to the floor. It sounds like a very loud thud, and then you can hear him running around. Me? I have a Boston accent? No, I don't think so. I kind of have a nowhere accent, in my opinion. My dad is from Philly, though, and so maybe I've picked up a little bit. I know, car collector, I keep putting a Band-Aid on it, but then I'm washing dishes all the time and the Band-Aid comes off. You're gonna super glue it. Interesting. Super glue. Is it gonna hurt? That's extremely good to know about the super glue, though. I think I might want to completely darken her hat. Just make it black. I think it's almost distracting to have these multiple lines in her hat and then shines and everything else. You recommend amputation? Thanks, Rob. You're really like trying to be helpful with your suggestions that I buzz my hair off, amputate my finger. Dermabond. Just medical super glue. The suggestion from Steve sounds a little bit more like doctorly. I'm going to save both Zane's suggestion and Steve's suggestion. Rob, I'm not saving your suggestion. It isn't helpful. Amputate amputation is a little extreme for today. I grew up in Oregon, but my mom's from Brooklyn, so I have a weird mix New Yorker hillbilly. That's awesome. Oh, you're just going to use regular super glue. And you have the same thing currently, Steve? Well, you know what my daughter told me? Use duct tape. You guys are also incredibly helpful. My daughter just had the best idea, in my opinion, or she was telling me that she saw it somewhere, that get the paper from a tea bag, so the bag part, and then you put that, like, paint your nail with some clear nail polish, then do the tea bag, stick it on, and then paint it with nail polish again, and it kind of seals your finger and keeps it from splitting. Shouldn't have been so rough with his chicken. Yes, we are talking about teabagging now. Yeah, basically like fiberglass. And I was like, oh my God, Vienna, you're so smart. I would have never thought of that. Hal, you know it's Rob bait. Once the nail polish wears off, you'll have to apply it again. So super glue is really the solution here. Because it keeps catching on my clothes and then I nick it further. True story, Steve. If you're teabagging a finger. Guys, it's really not that bad. Like, amputation, soldering iron, or whatever that is, are all very extreme. What the hell? All right, so now I can do some swooshes and scrollies and stuff like that to get some nice light blue and white into the hat. Let's test the light blue and see if it's the right hue. You could use your new heat gun and bedazzle the nail. I need to get some bedazzly shit. I'm currently fresh out of bedazzle. Be mindful of the feeding time. Oh yes, well, it is the feeding time for both myself, my children, and my cat. Oh, thank you. All right. To everybody who has taken part in the Divinica sale, I'm so grateful for you all. You have made a massive difference for JP Roth and I. We can keep making this series. We can, it means so much to us and helps us be able to keep doing what we're doing. And that is the best thing an artist can hope for, and author and all of that. And we're so, so grateful, you guys. I didn't forget about the husband, but you see, technically he's feeding us, so he's got himself well in hand. All right. Rob, thank you for posting the links. Rob, also thank you for being our fearless mod tonight. You are amazing. So grateful for you. Let's see who we can raid tonight. If there's anyone on that we can go pester. I go to my channel. Who's a raid and dasher? I can raid and dash. Let's see, Manaless. Battle Doll OCE collab. Oh, okay, we rated them last time. Let's go back. Let's see. Shillin. Currently drawing my comic Amongst Us. It looks amazeballs. All right, we're going to go raid Shillin. Is there no... Okay, got it. It doesn't look like anyone's chatting. Oh, here we go. Okay. Sorry, guys. Going back to my channel. We're going to raid Shillin. All right. Raid. Shillin. Is the raid going good? All right. Have a great night, Jeff. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining on the raid. We'll go check out the comic book that she's working on. It looks awesome. She seems extremely talented. All right. I love you all. I'll see you on Sunday. Take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic weekend. Let's go raid.